Okay, welcome back. This is Adam for week 5 of AER220, your journey to your instrument rating on your private pilot certificate. I want to go ahead and start off with a review of the items that you've got to complete for this week. You'll have 2 textbook chapter selections, in addition to the 2 online ground lessons that will need to be completed. Your discussion is going to be a confusing star clearance. Some of the things you want to think about is some of the obstacles with no radar and when may ATC actually provide deviations from a posted star. So keep that in mind as we engage in our lively discussion, and I'm looking for supporting points on there as well. So for the actual material, you're going to move from departure into en route procedures. Sounds innocuous as it is. Sounds like it's very simple, but can actually get pretty complicated because you're also going to be introduced to a radar versus a non-radar environment. Radar means air traffic control is watching you the entire time and actively telling you or dictating where you need to be. Non-radar means ATC is attempting to monitor you by paying attention to where you say you are. This can be a little bit more complicated and be disconcerting for individuals, particularly if you're flying wrong on an IFR flight plan and ATC says squawk 1200, radar service is terminated. And that's actually caught folks off guard before. So keep that in mind. That just means they're no longer providing air traffic control radar services, but they are still keeping track of you. So you're going to look at reporting points, routes and altitudes for the en route, and transitioning from the en route to the arrival. These are all things you have to pay attention to and plan ahead for. And guess what? There's more holding on this one as well, which means it must be pretty important. So hopefully at this point in time, you've learned how to visualize how you're going to do the hold pattern entry as well as master the hold pattern entry, how you're going to compensate for it with wind, and how you're going to keep yourself in the protected area, which is commonly called for the hold pattern area. So one way that I recommend that a student builds up their skills and the situation awareness to compensate and do a hold in the aircraft is to practice receiving hold pattern clearances and drawing them out on a piece of paper, complete with the headings, the reciprocal of the headings, and the entries and how the entries will work. Once you get up to a certain point, maybe you'll be able to work with a partner and you'll be able to devise hold pattern clearances for another partner to practice off of. That's the ultimate challenge. And if you can do that, that means you probably have the skill set down that you're going to be able to do them successfully in the aircraft. So look forward to en route procedures and holding review, as well as the 2 textbook chapters supplementing the 2 online ground schools. And we'll have a discussion concerning the confusing star clearance. So I'll talk to you at week 6.